Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Phone calls. So there you've got the old Memorial Hall Hospital. Shire, how you doing, Shire? Is we chat all right, or is my mum ringing us froze it? Johnny, how you doing? You beautiful, beautiful lot. Nutter, what's occurring? It has absolutely chucked it down this morning. I'm looking at these clouds coming thinking, please, no more. And I am certainly not going in that field. London City Events, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. I'm hoping, Francois, how you doing, chick? I'm hoping I don't get an absolute circuit. I've got no idea what breed they are, but they're a breed. Your guess is as good as mine, though. Nick, good afternoon, chick. How you doing? Mick, good afternoon. Please don't let me get soaked. Oh my God! Hello, little one. Ooh, heck, its mother's having a look at her. She wants to have a go. Hello, little one. You're cute. Ooh, heck, mummy cow's not happy. Hello, little one. I mean, that's cute. A little bully back. What are you doing right up here? How have you got right up here? Oh my God. Jesus. Look it. Mother giving us the dirties. Lazarus, how you doing? Oh, any cute? I think, is it a boy? Do I see nuts? Sorry, we're staring at a cow's arse. Yes, we have a little boy. A little bullock. Thomas, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Sorry, people ringing me again. Sorry. Absolute nightmare. Chris, how you doing? Sorry about that. Helps if I'm not on top chat. Steve, how are you doing? Where's the chat button? Oh, it's there. Daisy, how you doing, chick? Sorry about that phone call again. Absolute disaster yet again. Gizmo, it's got to be brilliant. So excited to see how many go. My dad needs to get a blood test. I took him for it on Tuesday. I took him to the doctors for something else on Tuesday, but my car was going to break down again. It was doing the frigging juddering thing. Had us absolutely terrified. It was going to break down in the middle of nowhere with my dad in the car, who can't walk. So that sent off a whole level of panic attack beyond belief. And all that in general was why I wasn't live on Tuesday. A few of you know about all that. So they've decided that the district nurses can't go around to do his blood test. He's got to go to the doctors today. But I need to get my car in the garage. I'm too scared to drive the bloody thing, other than school runs. So daughter's going to... Tassie, Joe, how you doing? So daughter's going to try and get out of work to take him for this bloody blood test. Absolute nightmare. National speed limit sign. I think, you know, look. No, that needs MOT. It needs a new battery on it because it's been sat for so long. Yeah, it's just a whole nightmare. So my dad, the kind of stroke he had, it's not a 6 months off the road through DVLA. They got varying advice from the stroke team, and one of the occupational therapists sorry, yeah, another phone call. God damn it. Honestly, Johnny, it's a nightmare. Johnny, over in the US, do you have to do a vehicle test every year to make sure it's roadworthy and fits certain standards? We do here. And this pile of junk, that's due at the end of the month. It's got this problem that scares me to even step foot in it. So yeah, Andrea, how you doing, chick? Sorry for moaning. It sent the panic off yet again. It's bubbling. Anyway, you beautiful, beautiful lot. Look at the trees. Autumn's rapidly getting here. Rapidly getting here. Manisha, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. God, wow, sycamores are actually turning red already. Sorry, Gizmo. I got a sec. Steve, no, I had to scrap that. It needed absolutely loads doing to it, and I refused point blank to do it. Jimmy, no, but it's got a heat up seat. Yeah, the seats heat up. I've got, so the surgery's coming up, whatnot, and the amount of time I'm up at night, I got myself a beautiful chair, like an office chair, but it vibrates and it heats up. Oh, the massage on it is mental. It's lush. Thomas, yes, I've got a surgery coming back up on my back. They are going to try and decompress the nerve from my leg. So they'll cut out bone, scar tissue from other surgeries, bits of disc. But because of the state of my back and it already been fused there, there's a likelihood that it'll make my spine unstable. So I'll have to extend the metalwork and fuse the next bit up. Oh, beautiful, Joe. Bet she's gorgeous. How long have you had her? Steve, this chair's mint. Andrea, honest, everyone that I've got to come and sit in my chair, they go cross-eyed. It is amazing. Meant to be 150 quid, but I got it for, squirrel, hang on. Oh, it's got a cross. There's a squirrel just crossed the road. Thomas, I'll be stuck in my chair, pretty much not able to move later. But walking is my 2 fingers up to me knackered body. Never give in, never surrender is my motto. It's my screwed up way of fighting. Wow, loads of exploding flowers. Gordo, how you doing, Gordo? Oh, there's quackers in a pen. Hey up, quackers. Didn't know they had geese across there. Don't shoot where you eat. I'll put some photos of my magic chair. It's also got an extendable footrest and it leans back. So it's almost like an armchair, but it's like higher. It's dead padded. It's got, honest to God, I love my chair. Silver, how are you doing? Silver, the lover of tacos. Yeah, Jeremy, it's mint. Best thing I've bought in a long, long time. Gordo, sadly, no. It doesn't. But the massage on it and the heated part, stunning, absolutely spectacular. So this stream disappears in at the bank. And I'm not sure which way it goes. Apple, how are you doing, chick? Apple, how you doing? I'm gonna get wet, look. Hang on, you're pointing down. God damn it. That's a huge one. Kirsty, did I say hello? Sorry if I didn't. Love you too. Hopefully the phone call has good news in it. And that stuff's working that it's meant to. Let me know, Apple, please. Silver, yeah, I had it down here. So Silver is like right northern Scotland. On the coast. Oh, people in England, well, Britain. What kind of bird will take off Victoria plums off a tree? Jimmy, you would probably need winter thermals in summer. It gets to down about -11 Celsius every winter here, pretty much where I am. Fishing frustrations, how you doing? I need a drink. JJ, you're a star, thank you. It's what? Oh yeah, you're heading into spring, aren't you? Why, how you doing? Steve, yes, you could use your sack as an extra cushion in the chair. Modest grower, happy Thursday. So sorry about Tuesday. It was just a whole cluster beep. I'm gonna get wet and not in a good way, you know. I can see it coming. I can feel it in me water. Can it fit too? Maybe. Could be a balancing act. So this mansion finally sold. They were wanting a few pence off $1 million for it, and they had to drop it massively. It does need a lot of work to it, but it's got so much land. And that barn that's partially, it's got like an office upstairs in it, it's partially done up. Oh, because I'm on the wrong side of the road. It's the same for the US as well. What, does Canada drive on the wrong side of the road as well? I think they do, don't they? So it's a beautiful, beautiful house, but it needs so much done to it. We know the people that lived in there. But it's got orchards, it's got a river, it's got lots of fields. It's beautiful. Get under these trees for a minute. You got them a bit drunk. As you do. Probably much everyone will have seen about what happened to Charlie Kirk last night. Rest in peace, Charlie. Absolutely horrendous. No one, absolutely no one, should be targeted like that, assassinated for their thoughts and their words. Tree dogging. I was going to say we'll see the Pennines, but we won't. They're going to be behind rain. I can already not see them. Adam, how you doing? Pegasus, you alright? Jay and the kids are just young, a toddler and a baby. It's horrible. Hopefully the shooter's found. But was it a failed headshot? Did they deliberately go for his neck? Who knows? Yeah, modest. A CNN panelist, is it Van Jones? Charlie, in his last day or so, was commenting on the attacker, saying that he twice said about getting the white woman. This panelist was saying that Charlie was lying, that the attacker didn't say that, and Charlie should apologise and be ashamed of himself, when it was blatantly true. He did say that. So not only is he trying to diminish the act by that murderer, he's another one falsely accusing people like Charlie. Just horrendous. So thoughts are with his family and friends. Angry Ralph, how are you doing? Who else was it, Modest? MNBC, BS, or MNSBB? US lefty news channel. The stuff they were saying about Charlie just after it was announced, absolutely shocking. I know they've apologised, but they're part of the problem. Yeah, that's him. You've got Liberals laughing about it, celebrating it. Just horrendous. And now 2 kids are growing up without a dad. And people are laughing at that. And it's just, I've seen comments today, absolutely abhorrent, saying they shouldn't have gone for Charlie, they should have gone for the president. And that's it's in comment sections in the UK press. Absolutely disgusting. He's a very, very, very clever fella, Thomas. He's educated. He knows what he's talking about, which is why he's so good in debates. Silver, yes, they do. They all do. So Steve, are you back to working on your giant sack then? Which way are those clouds going? I might be alright, you know. I've jinxed it and I've undone my coat. Hammers, how you doing? Good afternoon. If you don't know Hammers, go check him out. Are you all excited for Saturday? Ooh, those parcels came quick. Teeth. So if you don't know Hammers, go and click his bell. He does love you giving his bell a little tickle and watching him going live. Shire Ghost, absolutely. Do you know what I was thinking? Well, a couple of things. Young Bob is he's still a kid, he's 17, but he's our homegrown, emerging Charlie. Now, young Bob needs to rein it in a bit because he's taking risks that he really shouldn't be. But he's still 17. But once he settles down, yeah. Oh, damn it, I looked that wrong way around, hang on. Hammers, absolutely horrendous. Gutted last night. Other half wants me to send a card, condolence card. Yeah, it's like young Bob is kind of our young, very young, well, he's a child, isn't he? Version of Charlie. And with that, he needs to be protected at all costs, really. Logman, how you doing? And it also worries me for Saturday. Will the Met have lookers on the roofs? Because there's another one they'd like to target. Oh, bracken stinks. I hate bracken. Absolutely hums. Seagull? We're not at the sea, go away. Honestly, Beth, I don't understand them at all. It's like they're brainwashed. It's like a cult. Pegasus Yetis has been absolutely chucking it down this morning. And wet fish. Oh, bracken absolutely stinks. It'll die back to the stubs like this bottom bit is. But it stinks. I hate the smell of bracken, humdings. Fly in the eye. Hello, sheeple. They look a bit tired. I wonder if Casters has been up. Look at that rain. Second now. Yeti, how are you doing? I was looking at some of your photos on Insta this morning, Yeti. The kids. My hotline. Jack Stacks, how you doing? I'm saying hello here. And you couldn't hear us. So Yeti and Jack, good morning and good afternoon. Had to shut it down. So that glitch is still ongoing. YouTube, fix it. We're going to risk it. I'm going to go through the march. We're going to go see if the donkeys are there as well. Nice one. So these donkeys escaped one day, for those that weren't here. And they were coming down the track that we're about to go on. And behind me I had the farmer leading sheep who were galloping down the track towards me. Oh, lovely little donkeys. Had to steer them into the farmer's field. Thomas, yes, it's on 5G right now. It's just that, Frag, how are you doing? I've got a community post up from Frag this morning. Ooh, crab apples are big this year. Jamie, crab apples. Oh, the Northern Lights, absolutely stunning. Francois. I'd never always wanted to see them, the Northern Lights, up until this year. And it was dipping down to where I am. Absolutely beautiful. But it's so weird that it was only visible on camera and not to the eye. You could see there was something not quite right in the sky. Frag, there, is it more visible to your bare eye? Sparky, you little legend, you. Sparky rocks. He's also back on his shorts, so check out Sparky's shorts. Catherine, I see Catherine. How's things, Catherine? How old's your mum? Frag, I think we've had it I've seen it 3 times this year. Behind her is the Pennines. You can't even see for the rain. But daughter and a boyfriend went up to a viewpoint up in the hills and said it was absolutely stunning. 2 weeks ago I was laying out on a sun lounger at stupid o'clock at night with a blanket, watching shooting stars. Yeah, Catherine, I thought so. I thought so, indeedy. So this is the old farm that's got the donkeys. It's like, yay, where are they? Sparky, yes. Should have been done sooner. So Kemi Bainlock yesterday asking the question about how much Starmer knew when he selected him was interested, and that Starmer wouldn't answer a single thing. Can't see donkeys. Catherine, you rock. Jamie, Frag rocks. He does. Yeah, it makes you wonder, because he would not answer Kemi yesterday at all about how much he knew. which says to me and you a lot. I mean, this is the 4th time he's been sacked by a government. After the first time, he should never have been re-employed. So then the fact that numbnuts gave him such a big job, it is just typical of numbnuts. Feathering nests. So this farm, the barn's converted into houses. And these plants, these firs, I can't remember what the farmer said they're called, but they're one of the most poisonous plants to livestock. The farmers had bulls die from eating it. So it's interesting that they decided to grow it on the side of a field. What flag have they got up? What even is that? P9HE56 bugs. Oh, is it brownies? It's brownies. 25th. Can't see for the wafting wind. What's Jack saying? A couple of conkers. The conkers are dropping. We need to go back. Well, I say So, and I still need to get my arse in gear and edit the video of Hellbeck, Battle of Hellbeck. Get my history teacher head on. The huge couple of 100 years plus old sweet chestnuts up there. Oh, piss off. Lucy, how are you doing? Good afternoon, Lucy. What did Catherine say? Catherine, I was picking my daughter up from school. I was picking my son up from school. My daughter was a little tiny tot. And walked into my then mother-in-law's house, and it was on the news here. It's a bit like when Diana died. It went all funny. Back to his diggy. When do you go home, Frack? So we're going up the old farmer's track with some massive chunks of quartz that I'd love to take home. Jay, why did you say I'm being stalked? You had us thinking there was someone behind us. I cacked my pants. Corey, how you doing? So daughter and a boyfriend went to, where is it? A hilltop just behind that one. How you doing, Matty? There you go. Oh no, he was going filming in protest, but he has a filthy, dirty background. Take a road trip with his back up. Oh, cool. I'm well jealous. All the boys have had, they've been dipped as well as shaved. I had my DNA tested for the crack. All the swallows, I think it's swallows, are amassing to head south. Can you even see them? Probably not. Hang on. They gather Yeah, it is swallows. They gather up and then they head south for the winter, but to go back to Africa. Oh, you have no idea, Sparky. Catherine's a proper rebel. So yeah, I have a DNA tested for the crack. And I have a large portion of Sweden and Norway in there. There was like 7,000 relatives around the world popped up. And they were nearly all in Norway and Sweden. I thought, oh yeah, family reunion, road trip. Freebie, go and stop on everyone's sofas to say, hi, cuz. Not left, not right. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. The Olympic-sized swimming pool puddles back. Hammers, if you click on Andrea's name, choose got a channel and click on the 3 dots at the top on the right. If she's hidden, you'll be able to unhide her. Never. Wow. Damn. So my friend Allgold, her husband was a paramedic at the time. They lived in New Jersey at that point. Mr. X, how you doing? Cast as sheeple. And he was there for months after the towers fell. And there was a film put out for the first responders, the firemen and whatnot. And he took his wife with him to go and watch the footage. It's never ever been released. But the stuff that they were shown, absolutely horrendous. Heidi ho, Heidi hi. Oh, there you can see it now. That's the hill there. I've walked that. I'll probably have to. I want to go back up there, but I might have to pre-record it for signal. But yeah, I love those hills. I love going up there. I almost got stamped on by a deer there, on top of that one. Jay, you didn't see chat earlier. Jamie was working hard on his XP points. Yeah, to you, Rock. Yeah, Catherine, a lot of what was on the film that the emergency crews were shown was things like that, the jumpers. But they've done well to hide it, so it's never been released. Oh, JJ, he's put a lot of effort into it. Mugpie incoming. Paul, how are you doing? I'm over Newcastle a week, well, next Tuesday. I am. Shall I go live over Newcastle for the crack? In the town centre. I'm at hospital to see anaesthetists and surgeons. Oh joy. Andy, thank you very much for coming in. So I could take my gimbal and go live over in Newcastle. Steve, yeah. I'm presuming Steve, well, orthopedic spinal surgeries at the Freeman, but I don't know if neurosurgeons are there or if it's all at the RVI. But I've got the pre-op assessments on Tuesday. James Bond. So I just thought, hey, you should maybe go, take me gimbal, and go live over Newcastle for a bit. Where I grew up. When I was there a couple of months back with little Bod, we went down side streets and have a look at Trillions. Was sending Nessie some photos. Went down the Hippie Green. It's actually the Eldon Square. And it used to be other rock fans and goths, and would go and they'd have the music blasted, having a drink. It was good fun on a Saturday. It was like an open air pub. But now it's part of it is the big kids play area, and the other half's covered in deck chairs and a big telly. I thought someone was behind me. Do you know what it is? It's the water in my pocket. You too, Yeti, thank you for coming. If you don't know Yeti, go check him out. It's a good one. A busy bee is Yeti. He's always on the go. Not left, right, nice one. You're disappointed of full of person. What do you mean, Francois? Chris over at London City Events, his footage of the protests in France yesterday was mental. So will we get the deer over this side, I wonder? Any old trout. Oh, there's a few on YouTube. I used to go at the Mayfair. Steve, I had a friend, so Mayfair, you went at street level and you had to go down flights of stairs to get to the bar, and they had bands play there all the time. But on a Friday night and Saturday night, it was rock nights. And my friend, you know, when you get down for the first steps and you're round the balcony, my friend fell from top to bottom of those stairs there. I was howling, laughing. All right, Frag, nice one. I was always at the Mayfair on a Friday night. Right, deer spotting time, where art thou? There's a herd of deer tends to amass on here every winter. We saw the deer the other day, like that side of it. Chimmy, I've been worried about him, seen hiding the hair. But my thoughts on why it might have been are different than if it had been both him and his dad. I would have had a pretty good idea of what it was, but yeah. So hopefully we'll catch the deer. There's a little meadow on this side that they go on. You get 5 or 6. I actually was lucky a couple of years back and had 2 herds on. No, we don't. The main deer population around here is roe. Oh, we got him. There we go, deer. Catherine, they're like a small... Oh, there's a shrew just ran across the road. They're like a small whitetail. Look just like a whitetail, but smaller. So we've got one. I've only got one at the minute. Chimmy, yeah, exactly. Yes, Andrea, we get loads, and we have a farmer's market. Comes once a month. I'm just trying to see if the other ones are here. We might have different deer. Yeah, I can only see one for now. Unless the other one's hiding in the trees, so we could have 3 deer in the area. No, I haven't got any fallow. In the wild, we've just got the roes. My brother is up in the Glens of Scotland, and they had, when he moved to that estate, he had a big problem with red deer. They weren't controlled, they weren't managed, and it was heavily overpopulated. He was finding big sticks dying of starvation on the hills. Frag, thank you so much. Well, thank you, Frag, that's amazing. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Yeah, it's just one. It's going to disappear off into the trees. I'm scanning and I can't see another. Thank you, Frag. So that's a doe. I don't see any horn. Catherine, have a look at his videos, he rocks. So we had a couple of fawns on this side last year. I'm trying to get you out of this breeze. You never know, that could be the one from my garden. I looked up at the garden, it's the same colour as my fox red lab. And I was on the phone with my mum talking away. And I thought, what's Jack sniffing up there? It's been a long time. And then he appeared next to me, to feet. I thought, I put my head around the corner, so you got the old farm cobbles. Bull hunting whatsoever. And it heard me on the phone and it spooked. But it was running around the wood, letting it back in. I had one a couple of years back. It was a fawn that had separated off. And it ate my magnolias, damn it. Had a gorgeous young magnolia. Ginny, just block it. Just block them. Or is it blocked? If it's anyone like that, just instantly block it. Oh, cool, Frag. Frag, I come from a long line of gamekeepers. I've got photos, black and white photos of my great granddad, and they look like keepers today. My dad's now retired. He was a keeper. When my dad was on holiday, I was gamekeeper. My brothers are keepers. Nephew is. My great granddad, he was a keeper as well. So, yeah, often lived in the middle of nowhere growing up. I grew up in Northumberland, up in the hills there towards the Cheviots. Loved every second. After I got over the fact that friends 16 miles away where school was, couldn't socialise with them out of school because couldn't get there and back. Mr. X is just someone trolling, trying to wind up. Is that the third one we've had in? Yeah, well, Catherine, the gamekeepers will wear tweed, they'll wear shirt and tie on shoot days. good wool socks too, knee-length socks. Maria, how you doing? Yeah, no, I guess that. But yeah, it's just our little bit. That mist. Strange little tiny bit of mist. DJ, how you doing? You've had a wrench, I don't know why you've got one. That's a couple of people today. It's a bit iffy. Right, I'm marching. Clouds are thickening up. It might have been that was hitting me. Let's go, let's go. So you get the rows in these little bits of meadows. But yeah, it's a lifelong dedication. A bit like farming. You're working 24/7. Oh, Steve. Mixed wool's a bit wonky. I love thunderstorms. Love them. Although the last one, when I was out filming it, it struck a bit too close to me. I went inside. That's not like me. It was the best thunderstorm I've ever had. Yeah, it's the third one, isn't it? So Mick built this wall a couple 100 years ago, didn't you? Ooh, chocolate eclairs. Oh, can you imagine that, Catherine? I'd be on my arse regularly. I'd be getting lost. I'd be cacking my pants that someone was coming for us. But I'd love to catch you the deer and the fox. There's foxes around. You can smell them. As well as the badgers. I love to show you the badgers. There's the badger set not too far away. Oh, Mr. X, I hate my accent with a passion. If I have to edit stuff or go back and watch stuff, I cannot listen to myself. I have to turn the volume off. Cindy, how you doing, chick? Good afternoon, Cindy. Catherine, there has been smut, I think. Yeah, well, there was kind of pseudo smut when Jimmy was on about my magic chair and is there room for two. I said it would be a balancing act. I was being subtle. Mama, how you doing? Hang on, I'll give you a wrench. There you go. How you doing? It's just got to be done. We haven't had any cocks today either yet. We might do as we get along here. I do like a wandering cock. There you go, Catherine. There's one. No, thank you very, very much for coming in. Hang on. Oh, bracken stinks. And the long grass and bracken, you'll get blooming ticks. The thought of that horrified me. Dad's job, obviously, lots of work and dogs. And they were forever getting, the labs and the springers, forever getting ticks on. So, you know, you have a nice little tick tool these days. Back then, you would light a match, blow it straight out, put it on the back of the tick, and it would ping off. It'd get a shock. Yes, wandering cocks. I had loads the other day. I was all impressed. Catherine. Oh, hang on, what's Jimmy said? Jimmy's good for filth. In fact, Jimmy, wear your crown with pride. For 24 hours you were the king of filth. All filth on YouTube is your fault. Wear that crown with pride, sir. Filthy, filthy Jimmy. There you go. He's king of filth. So we usually have a king or queen of filth. Someone always sends chit chat south. So we dedicate 24 hours to a king or queen of filth. Most lives. So today, you are innocent, my arse. You corrupted me, what, 7 years back? Or so? Probably longer, you know, Beth. Same with Silver. Silver and his love for tacos. Catherine's had the crown before. Cindy's had it before. Lucy, you're in line for it. Don't you worry, lass. I'd love to. I mean, Beth said she'd tell me off, and I'm not going to do it, but I'd love to get along that fence line and along that part of the woodland. But it's all a sheer cliff. Like when I show you the Roman, that video with the Roman quarry, it's just behind that. Did I what? I think Jimmy's got to have the king of filth today. He deserves the crown. He's good for a bit of filth like the rest of we. JJ, thank you so much. Thank you. God, how long? Thank you. Ubers is not innocent. He was found guilty in the court of law. Absolutely not. He went to put out a video to prove his innocence, and all it did was make it abundantly clear that he'd done what he'd done. So there you go. Deported. Feel free to either draw us a picture or eat the crayons. I'm not fussy over in Crayon Corner. Thank you, J-Chick. Bloody fortune, Jay. A couple of weeks ago when we were out watching the meteor shower, the amount of starlings up in the sky was mental. Every minute or two there was a starling zapping across. Who said he was a good boy? I don't believe a word. Brandon Mitchell, how you doing? Good morning. What don't affect you anymore? Michael, what doesn't affect you anymore, sir? Still can't hear me? Can no one hear us? Is my sound gone? Hopefully you can hear us. Can anyone hear me? You can hear us. Nice one, Brandon. Right, deer spotting from this side. This is going to go. Hang on, I'll show you from the top. Look at the clip of that. The only reason that it's still upright is because that end of the branch is touching the tree. But as the frost and ice gets in that this winter, it might doink someone on the head. I'm surprised I haven't took it down. Because of where I go live at and where I live, signal can be an issue, unfortunately. But Vodafone, did Vodafone just take over 3? And 3's got really good signal apparently. Remember, I love it here, absolutely love it. I want to take you up on the moors. I've got a video from further in there where there was a big battle. So that, I didn't think it would be, I thought it'd be more than that. Beth. There should be no knicker twiddling, I promise. I thought it'd be more expensive than that frack. But yeah, lying out watching the meteors, there were so many starlinks in the sky. Well, I had a starlink train come over, there was about 20 of them. A string of them. My daughter was out, she'd gone into Carlisle for something, and she was panicking, she was thinking they were being invaded. So a couple of minutes later, they showed up at home. It's lovely to see. Chewy, they could go swivel, putting it politely. Carlisle, there were 2 hotels and the locals went mental. Round about, well, year gone when the riots were on. And they kind of slowed them down and shut them down. But there has to be HMOs all over the place because there's suddenly a hell of a lot of non-locals. I've seen someone's head just there. We've got someone blonde. It's all right, I'm not imagining things. So there has to be a lot of HMOs. But the HMOs, they get to hide the true numbers because they're out. It's not like the hotels where they're en masse. Hi there. Vibrating, what? Put my, aye. Lucy, I haven't. My daughter is special needs. She goes to a local high school. But it also makes me fear for her future as well. Interesting frag. Very interesting. Francois rocks. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hello, puppy dog. Yes, me and my camera talking to myself. Hello, pups. Badger run. So there's loads more badger activity up here. It was a little fluffy terrier. Well cute. Our foxes are red. We don't have Arctic foxes that are lighter. Alright, we're coming up into deer territory. Fluffy woof. Oh, Francois, bless your heart. Hang on, what's she saying? You're not very well, Francois. Feel better soon, Francois. There's nothing worse. This stuff with my dad is never ending. got to go for more tests now, which is just fabulous. Oops a daisy. Ooh, fly, get out my eye. Did you? There was a thing a few years back, so people in London were leaving their windows open and feeding them. I think it was at least 2 fox attacks on little kids in their cots. Parents waking up with a fox was biting their kid's face, whatnot. They belong out in the countryside, not in the cities. But it's a strange thing to see. Hunting and stuff, how you doing? Good morning. These silver birch have grown loads this year. They're meant to be pulling it out. So that was farmed peat in there. But they closed that down. They're trying to get it back to its original state. And silver birch is a very thirsty tree. SSD, how are you doing? I'll give you a wrench. There you go. Lucy, my little one, she absolutely loved school until lockdown. And after that, hated the place. She's only liking it at the minute because she's joined the school choir and it's captured her little imagination. She does competitions with them. They're really good. Just mainstream. But the additional needs and special needs part of the school, fantastic. She was in a sports competition. We were down in London in June at Lord's Cricket Ground and played a sport called table cricket. Just an inclusive form of cricket. You play it on a table, you score the same, you bat, you field, you bowl. They won the locals and they got to the national finals. So I went down with them. It's really, really good at school. But yeah, it worries me for my little one. Beth, the choir and the singing's really captured her little soul. It's lit a fire in her. And as such, as soon as she gets up, she's kicking you out the living room to start singing on a speaker and microphone. Hey, look at down there. I see something down there. Don't know what it is. SSD, we have some amazing people in here. Amazing people from all over the place. She's funny. So she's absolutely adores her choir teacher. She's in charge of the performing arts part of the school. And Friday that they went back to school, she come out with a helper. And they were talking about, no, it was the Thursday, they were talking about it being a birthday. And that Evie, if she didn't see her choir teacher, she wanted her own birthday party with her. So I thought she was talking about the teacher's birthday. It's like, right. In the car on the way home, talking away, and she turned around and went, Mum, my birthday on Saturday. And if you know, it's not for a couple of months. And she got that sly little grin on her face. I thought, you little sneaky so-and-so. She told them it was a birthday to get them to go and take her to see a choir teacher. Sneaky as. Yeah, Chimmy, I'm not a fan of egos at all. Oh, I'm gonna get soaked. Here comes the rain. Yeah, I don't do big egos, we'll put it that way. I'm going to hide under this tree for a minute. Oh, she's so sneaky. She's pulled loads of stunts. What else has she done? So she told them for a couple of months that we were getting a puppy. It was a yellow lab and it was called Charlotte. I went to pick her up one day, I had no clue whatsoever. And the teacher said, oh, you must be so excited for tonight. I'm like, why? I'm like, Charlotte? Puppy! What puppy? And the teacher's face dropped and she looked down at Evie. On the Monday, she came home from school and she had loads of pictures of her, this dog, and them teaching her to write Charlotte. How sneaky is that? When you test the chair. I got pulled into school one day because she'd been telling them, ooh, what kind of feather have we got? Young cock pheasant feather. So we haven't actually got a cock, but we've got a cock's feather. She'd been telling them about being in hospital, having a scan on her tummy, having a really sore tummy. So I got pulled in. And they were right snotty. Said to us, I'm sure you would have told school if Evie had been in hospital. And she's talking about her sister. Her sister was in hospital. She's just so sneaky. SSDD, I'm in Northern Cumbria. Scotland's on the horizon, kind of that way. You've got Gretna through there. And the Solway. Yeah, he films some brilliant stuff, Silver. He does. I'm just not a fan of big egos, really. I do watch his stuff. Sun's out there. It looks like there's a little bit of blue sky. Little tiny chink of blue sky over there. Unfortunately, it's not coming this way. Shoot at boredom. She's not wrong. Electric cuts. I think early 70s caused a baby boom. Was it the 70s or was it early 80s? But there were loads of electrical power outages in the UK. And it created a baby boom, as do wars. Wars cause baby booms. Sick of it. How are you doing? Hang on, I missed you. Give you a run, sick of it. There you go. No, sick of its sound. Aren't you sick of it? Yes, they did, Catherine, back in the day. People were bored, they were in the dark. So people were getting their freak on. And the population kind of exploded. JJ rocks. I always feel tiny when I come through here. Stinky bracken. Smutty's got to be done. Can't wait for all this to die back. Northern Found, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. With candles. It's amazing there were not more fires. I'm sure it was the 70s. Sure it was. Myself, my parents tell me, I was a product of my mum's 21st birthday and a bottle of champagne me grandma and granddad bought them. So I only found this out when my dad had a koi pond and they had a fountain that was a frog holding a bottle of Bollinger, and that's when I was told that I was the produce of a bottle of Bollinger. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Aye, Jamie was chucking the pies and the eggs. Zesty. To me, it's always zesty. Actually, this is quite mild for us. But I had a doe that was heavily in fawn in this little paddock here. But everyone else got told that story when they came round and saw the frog fountain, which was interesting. Oh, poo's anti-chimmy. Ooh, see, look what you started. Sticky willies. Oh, there should be some really old sticky balls along here. Sticky balls make a right mess of your hair. Mick. The members emoji the cow. Cows have a habit of chasing me and putting the fear of God in me. If I'm out in the wilds and there's cows that aren't behind fences. KJ, how you doing, KJ? Good to see you. Yeah, I'll show you some sticky balls. I've had sticky balls on live before. We should have some sticky balls along here. And sticky willy chimmy. Sticky willy will leave you a bit bedraggled as well. Aye, purple helmet trees behind us. We haven't been that way. I'm scared of Beth telling me off if I try that farmer's bridge. Sticky willy, where art thou? Surely there's some. You've got me looking for willies now. And it's not being mega rude, it's actually a plant and it actually gets called sticky willy. Where is it? Oh, we've got baby sticky willy. So sticky willy is a plant that has little hooks on it like Velcro. Oh God, I'm gonna have to go through nettles. Right, see you lot. Oh my God, just got nettled. Here we have, oh, the big ones fell off. Ancient sticky balls. I had a pair of big ones in my hand and they fell off. How rude's that? Quickly marching on to get to the bridge. Hang on, we'll hide out under the horse chestnut tree. I can't see any conkers on this one. Let that rain go by. So apparently it's really got good health benefits, SSC DD. So on live, I was getting told the benefits of it. I thought, right, I'll bite it. And I was chewing it. And sticky willy, if you can imagine what the taste of green, the colour is, that's sticky willy. Hey look, I've got a thrush. Well, I had a thrush. Even she was coming to hide. Steve. Blackjack. Yeah, we'll have stuff similar. Oh, I can see lots of sticky balls. Oh, I'm going to get wet. Sticky balls. Covered in Velcro. More sticky balls. Hi, the sweets. Oh, I used to love blackjack sweets as a kid. No, Beth, wetting, not. Someone's had all the hazelnuts off these bushes as well. Well, most of them. And that one. We'll go through. Oh, heck. Into the undergrowth. Jimmy, so I was walking along where we're going. Just along here. And I seen something on the side of the little road. And I was saying to Chat, oh, what's that? Got a little closer. Yeah, I shouldn't have been showing Chat it. Someone had dumped a toy. A type of toy that fits, a male appendage fits in, made out of silicone. And it was just dumped on the side of the track. Some bottles of lube. What else was there? The lube, the toy, and the gift bag. Jay. And we have some silver donnas, some honesty plant. I've got some in the garden. I do like honesty, but they only live for 2 years. Beth, you know what? With it being like a dead end, it could be, you know. You get the boy racers down here a lot. They come wheel spinning down the back lane. But obviously I didn't know what it was at first, so I'd walked around and I got to the business end before I realised what it was. So I was pretty confident that I didn't get it on the camera in chat, but I did. It's like, oh my God, YouTube, don't do me. It doesn't fit in. Yeah, silver, honesty. Silver dollar, it sometimes gets called. It grows for 2 years. It grows beautiful spikes of purple flowers. I always wondered whose that gift was. I should have looked at the gift tag, but when I came back down, it was gone. So I don't know if one of the OAP dog walkers had took it home for some fun, or someone's dog had taken it home. Can you imagine your dog going home and taking that out of its mouth? Jay. Yeah, I was coming down here and it was just on side there, dump there. Yes, a right touch of fishing. Fantastic people. Your pink toy, I remember that toy. Mick, good timing. All hail the tree of girth. That fallen tree's got a hell of a girth on it. Aye, aye, Silver. Hang on, I'm missing bits of chat. It doesn't fit in. Yeah, Frag will love it. Can you put Nick's link in, someone, please? Frag, it's the right touch of fishing in chat. Someone will put the link in. Nick and Nick are some of my very best friends. They absolutely rock. Nick, stick. Oh, Jamie's got it. Nice one. Yes, all hail the tree of girth. Frag, so Mucky Mick in chat is part of that channel, Nick's other half, and he's on a mission to catch, there's a sturgeon where they go, one of the places they go, but at the minute they're on a trip, so the sea fishing. Oh, you like your sea fishing. Sing under there, God, no, I'll break all your speakers. I wonder if the foal's back. Should I have a look to see if the foal's here? What's Catherine saying? Saxon, how you doing? It doesn't fit. With bigger members. Aye, aye. Get on a hand sanitizer. The Mick and Nick are usually live every Saturday from 10 o'clock in the morning. They're on a trip away at the minute, so they've been doing some in the week as well. Christ, this little tunnel's getting lower and lower. Dave Knight, how are you doing? God, no. We have people from all over YouTube on here. How cool is that? My horny friends weren't here the last time, or they were shutting their stable. So I wonder where they are. Am I buffering? Could be the clouds. Let me know if I'm buffering. Oh no, horny friends are here. Horny ones, where art thou? The gate's open, the door's open. Oh, there they are. Hello, my little pal. No SSDD. Could I call you something else, SSDD? Because I keep getting my tongue wrongly wrapped around it. If you pick, right, I'll get moving. My nice one, Frack. I'll have a slug of Baileys in, and yeah, that'll do me nicely. It's almost coffee and Baileys season. Nectar of the gods. You can't beat a coffee with a lovely slug of Baileys in. Ooh, the boys are in musk. They are stinking. Why is there only one? Where's the other two? Hello, Hordy. There's usually three. Where are they at? Hopefully the other two are all right. Going S2D. So the foal's not here, but the goats are. A single malt. Oh, you see, coffee and Baileys is my thing. It's getting the time of year where it's on offer, because I can't buy it when it's full price. I refuse to. But when it's on offer, I fill my boots. I'm amazed these trees are still nice to the goats. I'm back. Sorry, phone call. Oh, cock pheasant just ran right in there. Hello, Mr. Cock. Come back. And fill your boots. Oopsie daisy. Thank you, Steve. Am I back and you can hear me or not? I had to go out and come back in because it was frozen my side. Yeah, bang on. So yeah, we used to get dragged around the distilleries as kids, and we were at Glenfiddich, and we were going around and all at the brass kettles, and the tour guide said to the kids, would you like to have a smell of the back? I said, yes please. Nearly blew my nose and my eyelids off. Oh my God, unreal. Nice one, Mick, happy days. I'm getting a bit closer to civilization. But wow, those kettles when the mash is in, Jesus. Me poor eyes and me poor nose. But you see, you'd get a sample of whiskey at the end of the tour. What's Jimmy saying? It was a flop. Oh my God. You can almost see Scotland through the curtains of rain. As you do. Is it still thundering, Beth? I'm well jealous. Oh, look, blue sky. Miraculous. Up north, we don't often get to see that. No, be right. He's not come out. Bloody YouTube, sort it out. Hopefully that's better. Is he who off? Or is it Pro Pallies? Under the waterfall. Oh God, can you imagine being a waterfall? Mate, it'd be absolutely freezing. There's a huge waterfall here, but it's next to UK's biggest RAF base, and they do live rounds. So it doesn't fill me full of joy to go that way. You have to go across the moors, and it's quite easy to get onto the RAF bit, and there's lots of shooty signs, threatening signs. Yeah, I've had to restart it, Jay. Shut it down completely and restart into YouTube. I think 5 times now, but it shows me that it's fine. Where's he at, Lucy? The Britannia? Right, you lovely lot. The rain is coming down again. I'm going to get soaked, as is my poor, beautiful little gimbal. So I'm going to do a shoot. But thank you so much for joining me. A pleasure as always. Loved every second. You all rock. Jay, Frack, thank you so, so much. Truly, truly appreciated. These are superstars. And just remember that Chimmy is the king of filth for 24 hours. So all filth on YouTube is down to Chimmy. So see you all later. Oh my God, it ain't off going down. All right, bye now.